Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the wedding version, the wedding part of Hearthstone with the second wish that old Guild had, which was to give his brother Vladimir, I think, celebration, you know.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues. Long live Radovid! Fuck. God, who could make a dress as nice bitches?
Stay out of my way.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. News can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they've brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right?
There's no denying her beauty, but she's not my type.
Talking out your arse, mate. Passing on quite the catch. She looked at me like she does you. I'd not dally long thinking.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the
I thank you.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarf...
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gaunter O'Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Met him a while back in White Orchard.
Mirrors.
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer, too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that...
I understand.
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vlad.
Thanks.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art.
Not an ounce of blood left.
Feisty, eh? Crawl back under your rock.
In a hurry? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Stay out of my way.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Feast your eyes, brave warriors, upon the basilisk, king of the servants. One drop of venom will kill an army.
Shoot through a mace with them choppers. Maybe even Nilfgaardian plate.
Run, Roach. Come on. What now, you piece of filth? Move it! Run, Roach! Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. Speaking of...
Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my sack. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that...
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum. Wraiths. Time to end this. Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Voted fire. Should look around the dead. Old custom. shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room. Life and death, fire and blood. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everek's rise only for von Everek blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestetis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd... Kill him, von Everek.
Not too late to surrender.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Evereks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everek, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They starved.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on business.
I'm a swine corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers.
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though.
Interesting.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips.
Guess you'll have to do without.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another...
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine.
Oh!
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everett the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him, his mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right there, Sugar. Let's say we leave this dank crypt. There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down.
A shame. In that case...
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know it. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But... so,
let's go.
Onward. Comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses? This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgi and I got to mischief, we hung out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
Slower. No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. You mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now, for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat. May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way. My strawberry. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen table. But none can be with...
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal.
Come. Time to meet.
You deaf?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you, from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
So if he arrived, why is he not here now?
The bloody dog chased him away.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they say fire burns hotter than an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune, and yet squealing like a kitty cat.
What sport is this?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the...
And the rules? One must...
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to hurt...
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense.
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! He'd chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. See that, Shani? One big pen. Foolish peasants. Learned a let.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen... Your family had an ample pen, didn't they?
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had...
However it were, and the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here. Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a knack.
How does my heart's captor...
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me.
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garb.
Splendid choice. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how...
In Novigrad? Oxenfurt? Why, in...
Lesky, step away from the man.
the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you...
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me.
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself.
You saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight.
Fear eat your stoke.
That's the last ploughing straw.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight.
Too jam bad.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds. Had enough peasant spawn. Got yourself a match for... Away with you. Begone. Where to, my love?
You must explain I wasn't...
In your dreams.
There it is. You
always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun.
Fine. Uh-oh.
You made this mess.
Oh.
Eliminating potential obstacles.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes and the swagger.
You've proven everything amply.
Fine. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids? Ow!
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
I believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Look there, Shani. The ladder rises to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us speak.
How so? Just like that?
There are... The Catholic... Yes. You must have let us... Come in.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you like to talk about? I'm sorry, converse.
Well, when it comes right down to it.
Yes?
You see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, time we return.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loud and flowing cows only ever give a little.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic... Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never creep. May they sire many of them and reap gobs of coin.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut got a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Does it mean I need new clothes?
Ow! Oh, happy trails.
I'm sorry.
Were that true?
I've apologized. What
I'd have you play.
Let us play.
What's your weird...
Everything. You shall see.
No,
I...
You lose, Witcher. Hand...
perhaps...
Oh, weaseling up.
What do we do?
Feel good, losing...
I meant to win, give you...
But you lost, so...
I say, he talking to...
We can't fleece a drunk.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say, Don's the...
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap.
Hear that? So slow.
Rogue's long dead, Bomb, I reckon.
Exactly. Time to drink.
Aye, let's drink.
Two, though.
Hear that? It...
And what...
I... Oh. Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster until we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt...
At last, music. Come, Shani. It's time.
Oh.
here who could outdance me.
I never expected the members of Olgierd's band to have a taste for dancing.
Yet it's so. We dance and dance. Seems the music in the evening drawn to a close.
What do you do?
I have my mind.
We must agree.
Yes, but the ladies loved my kisses.
Yes. Could I talk?
What for?
See how I've reeled?
Garrett, I'm curious what it's like.
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say.
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance.
Well, I probably wouldn't have
forced myself.
I don't know if I should thank you.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just...
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who had...
Yes, he acted as though he knew me. But with...
Gontaro Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't...
Consider that he might have simply been...
Promise you this much. He never does it.
I was to make merry.
Better. Come, shut. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time...
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but...
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shut. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had...
I apologize, Shani.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She... Oh, by the way...
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is... Were you as...
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I had the cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I threw at all 5. Took them all at once. Alone.
I'm curious how you know this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets out himself. And talks of the old times.
Well,
what are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Let's go.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. That'll not...
Sick.
Brooms at...
Cat?
Ow! Oh.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I... Matters not.
He wore a jester's cap.
I shall
We thank you.
Shut.
Relax.
Tap.
So much coin, all for naught. I'd hope the music...
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. The spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. 2 conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
Anyone at all?
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so.
Oh no, no black.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd... Make it do some folly.
No.
Ugh.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat it...
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done?
Have it at the wedding. Climb down, man-eating beast.
You sure it was?
Positive.
Better safe as...
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a...
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you...
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing unarmed. Those are excellent.
Your cap, sir. Lost...
Oh, my...
You can forget it.
I just watched...
Look at yourself, man. You're...
First off...
This may be my own...
Oh, they tossed me out.
I haven't half a year.
Drank it.
You dare toy with...
This here's a soap.
Out with it. Is that all? Where's the...
Oh, but just a...
Didn't mean to offend...
Listen, I'll give you some more...
Are you daft?
Take it or leave it.
Right.
Honorless prick.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm...
To the wedding, then. Perhaps. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't say a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Gads! Bear!
There. That. What you call a info. I'm blind fool.
Save me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a...
Indeed you are not, Master...
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the weddings. missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing.
And Demon?
He failed to...
No, we did.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts.
Might have eaten some.
Your attention, please!
We must watch the trickery. My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain. Oh!
See, my hat.
He was...
Oh, look.
What's...
Made top...
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in it.
Oh, my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my
Always better to do a bit more and even get...
Oh, that's quite...
One found it in practice. For instance, I can now approach...
Ah, so...
Just figuring that out.
Well, find the owners of those shoes.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a... Oh, well.
My shoe?
Mm-hmm. Now it...
Thank...
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride of the cat.
Go on, Shawnee. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and in farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy. For one must live by... But this day has... You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore.
It's almost midnight. Time for the cafe.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bear with its hair and fluffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Brides will look eternal, bride will best beware, for shall make you a kobold in the coming year. Watch the groomer feed him storm on his plough. Must we say
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more, or two more, or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to...
What's Geralt think about that?
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a...
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was... Geralt had finished his...
Yes, I know. As soon as he...
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von...
Should get back to...
And like that, it's over.
Wouldn't say that.
Never mind.
Ah, there it is.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some...
Rather manage without your...
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Seize the night.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
What do you want, Geralt?
You and I see each other so rarely. Brought you some mead.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but...
Sad? Not really. The years are flying by, yet...
You've got friends.
In that case... I'm afraid the drinks got...
Let's go.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I
Mean chasing a dog through the...
Forgetting something.
True. Though...
His will, sure, but my bot...
Vizima, you mean? Oh,
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure?
You needn't worry about our finances, sir.
Good.
Never you... Sir. Oh, thank you.
Seems the fam...
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonathan...
Clear.
Oh, I don't know.
What kind of...
So far,
You... Nothing wrong with... That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go... You got a doctorate, have your own practice.
Really think so?
Really? Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves.
Wonder where the sister is.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd...
That was Vladimir.
But pretend for a moment it had been you. And say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing. What do you do?
Huh. If
I don't believe that.
I don't need opportunity.
Changed.
Let's say I've grown.
You say that as if you've all...
'Cause I have.
Ooh. Gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your...
That?
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe
All true.
You're right.
So, how do you stand today?
Love to stay.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that... I have a lot to think about.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Thank you for watching, and bye.